Travon Walker played all up and down the defensive line. For Georgia, he's number 44, weighs in at 276, 6'5". This is him just over the tackle. A lot of times they use him as a penetrator on these stunts and twists. He's going to clear for 17, who wraps. And you can see the power in his hands coming off the ball as he grabs the guard, occupies both guard and tackle, and he's going to shed here and get in on that tackle. Watch it again. As I mentioned, they line him up all over the defensive front. Here he is, a one technique. Again, he's going to be the penetrator. This guy's going to flash. He's reading the tackle's shoulders here. If the tackle turns to face him, he's going to cross his face. You can see the tackle stay square to the outside. He's going to swat him and then sliver, split these two blocks and get the sack. Watch that again. He's very, very good against the run. Have not seen him pushed off the ball yet. Plays with good hand technique. You see right there, the outside arm to the shoulder, inside arm to the pec, locks out, brings the tackle with him, kind of shuffles down, throws him into that gap, sheds, splits the tackle, splits the tight end, makes a tackle on the ball. Good job finding the football, too, while he's engaged. He strikes you as pro-ready, day one starter, impact player. Fits nicely on the Ravens as a rush outside linebacker that they could move around. Again, he's a big boy, 275, but he moves well. You can see that here, getting outside of this stretch play, locking out on the tight end. Very, very easy, very natural. A lot of times, particularly in college, these linebackers or outside edge players try to or view the idea of setting the edge as just getting upfield so the guy doesn't get outside of him. He's able to control the blocker, basically take up 1.5 gaps with him, and then shed because he's controlling the blocker and get in on the play. Here he is versus Evan Neal. Watch the pop in his hands. Right there, he's able to jolt, lock out the tackle who's projected number 1 overall. He's finding the football. It's an interior run. He ends up not making this play, but watch the shed here at the end. Back does a good job bouncing this and just rips down. Very, very powerful hands. Again, just a great run defender. We mentioned he gets moved all around. Here he is at 3 tech. We've seen him so far shading the nose and at 5 tech. Get a sense of how quick he is side to side. Moves great. He's a big boy, 6'5", 276. He moves great laterally. Gets outside of these 2 reach blocks. Makes a tackle. On this play, he's the DN being read. Watch him shuffle. Quarterback's going to keep. We get a sense here of his closing speed, how explosive he is, how well he moves in space. I understand the quarterback drops the football there, but I don't think he gets the edge on Travon, even if he doesn't fumble here. 3rd and 8, he's going to drop. Sometimes difficult to get a hand on him as a pass rusher. Just isn't often used. I think he's more often used as the penetrator on these twists and stuff. You see him here kind of swim this chip of the tight end, and that misses him. But he's high here. Still, he's able to generate a pretty good push. You see the tackle's not able to get set there. One of the things that he probably needs to work on, he's inconsistent, I think, off the ball. Often he's the last guy. You can see balls to the quarterback, offensive lines getting into their stance, defensive lines firing off the ball. He's still got his hand in the dirt, and that's not uncommon to see, and I think it costs him sometimes. Watch it again. Nice combination of moves here. Violent swat with the outside arm. Then he's going to club with that same arm, his outside arm here, and rip down. He's got a handful of cloth here. Rip down with his inside arm to get clear. Right there, you can see what he does to the tackle. The ball's out. Perhaps what's most exciting is his ability to kind of dip, bend, and flatten to the quarterback. This is the stuff that really gets you excited about him as a pass rusher. Reading run there, clears himself. Watch him flatten and bend there, straight to the quarterback at the end. We'll look at how he gets there, but watch this. I think he's the last guy off the ball here as well, pretty much. Reading run. Again, he's high off the ball and his hands are high here. But you see how powerful he is. This inside arm is going to rip down, clear himself. There's that bend. Watch it again. He's definitely reading run first here on 2nd and 1, but you see a couple of the things we mentioned earlier. He is the last guy off the ball, although not in an egregious manner. He is the last guy off. He stands straight up, and he plays a little bit high here. You can see his hands are high. And even given that, watch the power he generates. And really, really smooth rip down to clear himself. Very powerful guy, very smooth transition in terms of this rip. Being just ticked late off the ball can be touched up on. Watch it again. I do see him as pro ready. He's probably a first-round guy. I know a lot of folks are high on him. It's difficult at times to get a full picture of him, given how much they rotate at Georgia. But he's not getting pushed around. I know that. I know he can play the run. I know he moves great. Has great size, great movement skills. I think he gets off the ball a little late at times, as we pointed out, and he's sometimes very high with his hands, but there's a high upside here, a lot of potential, I think, as a pass rusher. Certainly he is pro ready defending the run.